Coming up on RaiderVision, Spirit Week is back with a new spring theme, and we have Mr. Sonnendahl with a reminder of policies and procedures. I'm Claire Russell, and this is RaiderVision. Our Spring Spirit Week starts today with Color Day. Check your emails for the full schedule sent by Activities Director Danielle Bowen. Show your spirit by dressing up. Remote students are encouraged to participate. The Visual Arts Department will host an exclusive art and ceramic events for seniors from April 20th to the 22nd in the gym. The exhibit will be open to parents in the evening.
So every year, there's sort of this rite of passage that the seniors who have taken art for all 4 years and are in our highest level art classes get to create their own exhibition of their best work from the 4 years. So each of them has what we call their own gallery wall in the gym, and they get to show all of their best work from the 4 years that they've been at Gulliver. And these are mostly the students in AP, two-dimensional and drawing, IB art, and AP sculpture, although we do usually also have some students, some seniors who are at the highest level of architecture, and every now and then some students who are at the highest level of ceramics also.
As we approach the end of the school year, rules haven't changed. Dean of Students Tyrone Sonnendahl spoke to us about COVID protocols, ID badges, and ways to keep the campus clean. Here's reporter Desmond Howard with more.
I got the chance to speak with Mr. Sonnendahl about finishing off the year strong. Take a listen.
We'll start with the COVID protocols. First, we have to start with commending the students with the tremendous effort that they put in all year to follow, the COVID protocols under crazy circumstances. This is more so a reminder that, they will be in place for the rest of the year. So social distancing, we have to continue to follow that, follow the arrows, where we have them. And apply the same rules, to that time during break and after school, right? So it seems like there's different gatherings during the first break in particular that we have to do a little bit of a better job, as we move forward. In terms of IDs, that is something that we've been, again, not enforcing very stringently, mostly because the numbers have been down. It's easy to tell who belongs, who doesn't. But as the year has gone on, we've had greater numbers. Security has told us that it's helpful for the students to follow the procedure that we put in place last year, and that we are going to ask our students to do so going forward. So the first step with that is to go to the activities office. Ms. Bowen still has a couple of cartons of IDs of the students that still haven't picked them up. And for a few students who have come briefly and maybe have lost them, that's also the place to go to get them replaced. And I made the observation at the beginning of the year that we did a much better job. I think having these bags that are, we're grateful that they're compostable, but they were necessary, right, in the new way of doing the cafeteria. But increasingly, I think as we've gotten more comfortable, as the year has gone on, we've fallen, back into some bad practice in terms of making sure that all of our personal space, and all the things that we bring out to lunch, make it into the bag, and that the bag gets taken into the trash. We also want to remind everybody that recycling is still a paramount importance, and it should be a natural order of things for us, right? We should not be expecting somebody to pick up after ourselves. And we should never forget, despite the pandemic, that really our world is in need of a lot of healing.
Raiders, remember to follow COVID rules, pick up and wear IDs on campus, and finally be wary as you pick up and recycle trash. For RaiderVision, I'm Desmond Howard.
Now to sports.
Thanks, Claire. The boys and girls water polo team competed in their regional semifinals versus rivals Ransom Everglades. The girls defeated Ransom with a score of 10-2, and the boys recorded a win in this round as well with the Ransom forfeit, bringing their record to a 21-0 season, advancing to the regional finals this past Saturday. Gulliver won with an 18-6 score over Belen, staying undefeated in the last 2 years with a season record of 22-0. Next up, state semifinal versus St. Thomas Aquinas, Friday, April 17th. The girls softball team had their senior game last week and came out with the win of 15-0 against Miami Country Day in 4 innings with only 6 hits. The boys lacrosse team also had their senior game last week, but fell short to 8-7 against Western Davie in overtime. Now, here's the weather.
This week will bring us rain and sun in a mixed week of typical Florida weather, starting with today's high chance of rain and cloudy weather, followed by partly cloudy days with temperature highs in the mid-80s and lows in the high 70s that should carry on until our weekend.
Thanks, Arthur. That's all for RaiderVision. I'm Claire Russell, and we'll see you next time.